Hey viewers, welcome to another episode of Orcs Must Die, the 5 skull challenge, level 8 this time. As you could see there, I already completed this, but I forgot to record it, which was pretty stupid because everything on my recording software was set up. I just forgot to press the record key. And yeah, therefore I had to do it again, and that's no problem as long as you know what the solution is, because, well, the solution is mostly very hard to find, but once you find it, you can pretty much bet on it that you can repeat it. So in this case, we're going to actually use the wall blades instead of the regular arrow walls. And yeah, as you can see, pretty much the standard setup for the rest. I'm not going to use all of this, I think. Well, yeah. I don't know, the last two are probably useless. So I'm not going to use the arrow wall and the auto ballista, I think. But yeah, you can use whatever. There are several solutions to this. And yeah, apparently it takes me a long time to decide what I want, even though I already played through it. So we're going to wall off this left side here, all the way in the door frame. So by doing this, you actually create a funnel on this side, making sure that the orcs will only come in through this way. Yeah, I kind of lost here. There we go. Putting some arch a little bit further back, but not in the other entrance, because I'm going to wall that off in a minute too. And then starting the game. So this is where the time starts, by the way. So the first setup is free, and then the time starts. Obviously I should have bought the archers. I should have gone for the weaver, because I need the knowledge weaver with, yeah, the spell whatever, to get the extra gold from spells. And yeah, by not doing that, I'm losing a lot of gold here in the early rounds.
Stand strong.
It costs I think 2,000 gold, and with if I didn't buy the archers, I would have been fine. Yeah, I should have upgraded that first and then seen how much money I had left for the barricades, because by now I would be able to afford them anyway. But I would have a lot more golds, because every kill would have been worth double golds, which is 15 more gold per kill. And that is so important to have. So I kind of messed up. Now at round 3 I do have them. I do have that extra gold, so another lightning cloud. And you can see 30 gold per kill now. Going to run back to the stairs after putting down that lightning cloud. And we are going to defend from here. Defend up the stairs. Yeah, I'm starting to build traps on that particular wall, because yeah, that wall is the one where everyone has to come through. And I missed the thing there, and yeah, come on, just continue. Yeah, well, you need to just keep hitting the continue until you actually need to pause for something. But if you wait too long between the rounds, you're not going to get the 5 stars. So I'm going to be really close. I think I had 27 seconds left, which is very close. And it is way too close. So you can see on the minimap that there are actually orcs coming from the bottom as well. So I'm going to nuke them down with some lightning. Lightning takes out 4 guys, by the way. Unless you miss like that, and then it takes out 0 guys. If you miss again, then it still takes out 0 guys. So we're going to switch to the crossbow every now and then, to make sure that I can actually keep the orcs at bay. But I want to have all of these kills be spell kills, because obviously spell kills giving me double money. That is good. So all of the orcs now run to the left, because that's the entrance they should go through, but since it's walled off, they will all come back eventually. And yeah, cleaning them up with a nice spell. And we're going to grab a health potion. It wasn't really necessary, but still. Yeah, the problem with placing down the thing there, the lightning cloud, is that the health potions actually drop behind that impenetrable wall, which means that you don't get to pick them up. But since this is a pretty small level, it is easy enough to just go to the rift and heal up there. So I'm going to place down some slows, just to make sure that I am able to well, cast enough spells, because the more slows you have, the more time you have to recharge your mana. And yeah, you should take care of the fact that they get a speed boost whenever you are near them, so don't go standing near them if you don't want that. So obviously you should hit that instead of missing twice. But yeah, it's no problem. Except that now I have no mana, but it's all good, it's all good. So yeah, getting the kills here. I'm going to put down a few more traps. By the way, between or when it says next wave in blah blah blah, then you don't have to hurry up. You just have all the time that it says. But if it really pauses, you should try to unpause it as quickly as possible, because that's time you actually don't need, and you do want to prevent from, well, losing that one skull. Because this is the 5 skull walkthrough. So actually, yeah, it is. This level is pretty easy on War Mage. It is not a real big problem. You just have to make sure that you have enough traps set up and that your mazing is good, so that they cannot run just into the rift without you being able to stop them. Because if you leave both entrances open, it is way harder to stop them from getting through. By the way, I put down that fire trap because I need to stop the cobalt runners, and yeah, the best way to do that is to put down the fire traps, or the brimstone as they're called. Because they cannot run over that without dying, as long as nobody else ran over it before them. Yeah, so this is one of the pauses again. And yeah, I immediately start the game again, and then I'm going to place some traps. So I can place 3 of them and 1 slow trap. So you can see the setup here now. I don't put anything here, so in this region. And there are the cobalt runners. I normally pick them off with the crossbow, because they're the easiest to pick off with the crossbow. And yeah, shooting down the stairs is really useful, by the way. So they cannot get past the wall blades either. And I'm just going to put down some more slows. So yeah, the slows helps the archers a lot, as well as it helps you, well, as I said, recharge your energy. And there is an ogre incoming, so I immediately start shooting him, even before the others. And yeah, we're going to use some spells, blah blah. Now I'm going after the ogre because I know it's still there, and for some reason I don't hit it. So getting some headshots in there and finishing it off with a spell for the double money. And although it's only 50, it is still worth it to try to do that. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, but yes, should always try to get as much money as possible. So by now, yeah, I have a pretty good setup against the little the cobalt runners. And I'm going to wipe this whole bridge before going into the stairs. As you can see, I have no mana, so I'm going to recharge that really quickly. I'm not sure if it actually does, but it seems to recharge quicker here than it does on, well, on the rest. So I'm going to put down a lightning cloud just because they are more effective at well, killing than the individual charges. You can, by the way, level up your lightning. I really recommend that, But I didn't level up anything for this. I'm trying to put down some ballistas, but that's not going to work because there's no ceiling to attach them to. Well, there are several places where you can attach them to. And this, by the way, was a stun. So right-clicking with the crossbow results in a stun, and stuns actually have area of effect. So you can actually stun multiple ogres or orcs with them. And we are just going to continue. So I'm going to make a whole line of these fire traps, brimstone traps, because the cobalt runners, they will not be able to pass through that, and they are really the only way to lose this level. I mean, obviously you can lose this level in many ways, but really the only thing, as long as you don't die, the only way to lose here would be the cobalt runners getting through your defenses. And no energy, as it says in the top. So anyhow, we're just going to continue on. Yeah, I'm not going to give take the 5% extra mana. Well, I'm going to want that. Can't afford it. It costs like 1200. But it is a good idea because you get a lot of trap kills. The archers count as traps, and the wall blades obviously count as traps. And every time they get a kill, you get 5% mana. And by doing that, you can spam your spells even more. You can in fact keep spamming them all day long. And yeah, it is just a way to get more golds. It's good in general. So yeah, we have one more ogre to deal with here. Yeah, with the stun it should be easy to finish him off. There we go. Getting the easy 5 skulls and moving on to the next level. So, here are some stats anyway. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG and good luck.